Hey guys, so I've been getting a lot of questions from people asking what you should do with nutrition around this time period. So, for the most part, the majority of you are working out from home, you're using bands or perhaps using some sort of dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, but ultimately the weight that you're shifting might not be quite as high as you'd be shifting in a gym. So, the fuel demands you'll need to do like a big old top set, giving it the beans on a hack squat versus elevated split squat or elevated heel split squat with a superset of a goblet squat. It's not really comparable. So what I tend to say is around this time period when we're working out from home and bearing in mind that your steps will be down because you have the opportunity to leave the house once a day, it makes sense to drop your food down a little bit. So some of you may be on constant calories, 7 days. So you've just dropped that down. Some of you, and a lot of my clients, will be on a sort of 3 or 2 tiered structure where we'd have lower calories, upper body calories, and non-training day. Well, what I've done with a lot of clients is I've taken away lower body because those sort of caloric demands are usually a lot higher, and simply implemented an either training day, non-training day diet, or depending upon the individual, we've kept the non-training day calories but made them consistent throughout the 7-day period. And you're probably thinking, but Vaughn, you're still training in that time period. And I know, but again, overall energy output and energy balance is different than it was. Let's say you usually do 15,000 steps. You usually smash the gym 5 times a week. And you then go to doing 3,000 steps and banded workouts at home. You need to be adapting your caloric intake to meet your new energy demands. And of course, this is obviously going to come back to competitors, athletes, people doing shows, people just in general want to change their physique. So if you were perhaps, let's say, into a bulk, let's take one of my clients, Clara, for example. We'd got 20 weeks into a bulk and we wanted to push for another 6. This all came around. I went, you know what? We're going to recomp you. Pull food right down, implemented cardio, daily step count, so that by the time this all blows over, because God knows how long it's going to be, we'll be in a perfect position to push back up again. Those of you that are perhaps dieting, you may be the only ones that will get away with a little bit of a caloric increase. And you're probably absolutely buzzing about that. But you need to bear in mind that if you've not been eating a lot, and then you go to this uncontrollable binging or overreaching with food, you're going to gain a lot of body fat really quickly. But this is a time period where it will be presented with challenge for you if you're working from home, not to boredom eat, not to just pick. And if you want something really bad, there's some shows that are in October time or you want to do a photo shoot, then you always have to remember that why. The best thing to do, have a chat with your coach, see what they think. You might be working on your own. If you are working on your own, all you need to do, just drop me a DM. We'll have a little bit of a chat and I can give you my best advice. So I hope in this time period of uncertainty, you have a little bit more clarity on what to do with your food. As I said, from wherever your calories are at, you maybe want to drop them by anywhere between sort of 300 to 500 calories a day down from where they were before. For those of you that were at your peak calories or when you're bulking, you're going to drop them a lot more. So whatever you do, guys, have a good day and give it the beans.